standout shock of it on Saturday. Arsenal's 100% record going. Bournemouth's second ever win in their entire history over Arsenal. After those earlier wins, the comeback one for Leicester, for Brighton, for Manchester United, Everton, Villa and for Spurs, who were also one down in their game. Earlier on, more late drama in the Premier League, a 95th minute winner from John Stones. The fourth time that Manchester City have come from behind this season to win a game away at Wolves. 2-1 also at Anfield in Liverpool's favour. And the Monday Night Football, which of course is followed as always by the final word, is Crystal Palace's visit to Nottingham Forest. And that will be an opportunity for Palace to get their first win of the season. If they are able to do that, they will be out of the bottom three and Ipswich will drop into it. But Forest are up in 12th with 10 points on the board already. So after Arsenal missed the opportunity to go top on Saturday, City then did with a win at Wolves, but Liverpool back above them, 21 points from a possible 24th. Villa are the team in 4th and Chelsea on 14 stay in 6th.
We're forgetting things, but is the most important thing that all of that contributed to Liverpool beating Chelsea?
Well, yeah, it's the most important thing. You've said it then. You know, we came away with a win. It's the most important thing. Was involved in a lot as well, as you said, but I'm happy that we won.
So tell us about the block from Cole Palmer. Did you think you're in trouble? As he shapes to shoot, it looks like he's getting it away.
We know how important he is for the whole their team. You know how many goals he scores and then his assist as well. So you know, I added in my mind to, you know, if I can keep Cole quiet, then it's a huge part of their game gone. But yeah, I see in the air he was a little bit free and I knew it was on me. So yeah, I done a little bit of a slide and he still had the ball. And then I thought, I put my foot there and we was hope. And yeah, I blocked the shot. So yeah, he didn't score an assist, so I'm happy.
And then 1 minute 54 later, I think it was, you're in the other box winning a penalty.
Yeah, was that the one when it was an actual penalty?
The actual penalty.
Yeah, I remember I played the ball and then I made the run and then it hit me back and it was just there. So
feel pretty clear to you?
I mean, I never dive.
I'm not suggesting you do.
I felt that contact and stuff, so I went down. It was a penalty, yeah.
Big part of the job under this manager, probably under the old one as well, to get up and down, to be in both boxes.
Yeah, 100%. For a player who wants to play in this team, you've got to run, you've got to have energy, you've got to be all over the pitch. You know, you've got to help with the goals, with the assists, and if you're in the centre mid, you know, you've got to go and press, you've got to get back, you've got to help out. And that's what I try and do. And
I did forget something, because with the second penalty, the one that got overturned, it's a hell of a forward roll.
Yeah, I mean, I told the lads that, I said,
lovely
I've
form.
done a flip, but I've actually got to sort of whack a little bit, but I didn't even know what happened, if I'm honest. But yeah, I didn't have it, so, but it's fine.
Were you surprised it got overturned? I mean, you won't have seen the replays. It is a weird one, because actually from one replay, it looks a penalty. From another, it looks like he gets a chunk of the ball.
I've not seen it. I didn't feel any sort of trips, anything like that. I know that he came and, you know, we collided and stuff, but I don't know. I've not seen it back, so I can't really say, if I'm honest.
Okay, so then you burst into the box. Chelsea have just equalised a couple of minutes later. First touch, you just think it's getting away from you, and then you just get that a little bit of your right foot on it.
Yeah, you know, there's been times, you know, when I've arrived in the box, it's always been a first time one. You know, there was one against Leicester where, you know, I came in at the back post, and then there was one against Spurs as well, and as soon as Mo had the ball, I've made the run and I thought it was going to come, and it did, but it kind of like bounced as well, so I thought I've got to have a touch, it's got to be perfect touch, and I was fortunate enough, you know, it was in my path and I got the goal.
And I see from the celebrations that congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What, you've been a dad a week now?
Dad a week, yeah, it's the best thing ever, man. I'm playing with a smile on my face. That's, you know, it's a different type of joy. And my little girl will be proud as well, so I hope that my girlfriend at home and the baby are there with a smile on their face.
And I know the new manager's slightly changed things in that you don't sleep in the hotel the night before games now, you stay at home. I'm guessing it was a spare room last night.
Yeah, for sure. I was in a spare room, I mean, but at the same time, you know, she's a little dream as well, you know, she's just away, she just wants to feed and change it, and then she's back asleep. So, you know, I could have stayed in the main room, I would have been fine, but I just thought, you know, it's wise that I stay in the spare room, and yeah, I was wide awake and I had energy.
I tell you what, you're making the rest of us look bad. Dads shouldn't have that much energy, especially new ones.
I'm sorry, dads around the world.
Well played, mate. Player of the match, well deserved.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
One for your little girl.
Yeah, for sure.
Cheers, bud.
Oh, that's a lovely thing to happen. They have their first baby together, and then he gets the Player of the Match award, scores the winning goal against Chelsea, and you can see he's just floating at the moment, isn't he?
He is. He called Pat lad.
Yeah.
That's
Is it lad or lad?
A bit of both, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the big terminology we use in the city. So it shows that they get on well. But he was brilliant. He was outstanding, and he's still at that stage where he's still not ever really made himself first choice, where he knows he think Gravenberch, you're outstanding, so it's going to be tough for him. But I mean, what a performance that was, and you think of the quality on the pitch, you think of the money that's been spent on the pitch, and for a local lad to put a performance in like that was outstanding.
What does he need to do to get a role in this team week in, week out?
I think he's got to keep playing like that, at the highest level. He's up against, as I said, two top players in there, but he's going to get plenty of games. Liverpool will play 50, 60 games every season. And he's making himself on performances like that, because I keep thinking at the back of my head, will Arne Slot go back in for Zubimendi in January? When you see performances like that, you're thinking, no. Over the last few weeks, I've thought maybe Liverpool could still do it in midfield, but when you've got someone like Curtis Jones and then you've got those three battling for two positions, that's a great quality. But when you see him at sort of both ends of the pitch, Studge, I mean, you know him as well, a little bit training with him and playing with him.
Yeah, played with him for a year or 2 years when he first came in the first team. And he's always had the ability, always. It was a case of, can he bring it all together? Can he develop into becoming a top-class centre midfielder? And right now, the things he's doing, the confidence he's playing with, he's gained experience over the years. He came into the probably 4 or 5 seasons ago, and now you look at him now, how he's even speaking. You can see he's grown up a lot. And technically, he kept Cole Palmer quiet today as well, which is, we gave Cole Palmer the talk today, but you see Curtis today and playing on that side of the pitch. He's come off the football pitch with a goal and performed top class.
In training, what did you see from his, what was his main attributes? Because he's sort of in this team, and sometimes team attacking, sometimes team defending. He's sort of like box to box.
What he's improved on is his pressing. That's what he's improved on. The technical ability has always been there. 1v1s, step-overs, flicks around the corners, balls in behind. Like, he's got the lot. It was the defensive side of the game that was the concern. And with a manager like Jurgen Klopp, the onus was on the midfielders to run around and press. You see, with Arne Slot now, he's coming in and said, you know what, I'm going to put you in a number 10, like against Crystal Palace, he was playing number 10. This week, OK, we're going to have you on the left, you're going to go up against your former under-21s teammate, you've got familiarity there, you kept him quiet today, so you're seeing him now, the confidence he's playing with. Top draw. I
think what you mentioned there, I think when we talk about a modern midfield player, the terminology, is he a 6, is he an 8, is he a 10? That was almost a throwback to when I started watching football and we just called someone a midfield player. Whether you were Brian Robson, you were Steve McMahon for Liverpool, you were Peter Reid for Everton, it was like you had to defend and you had to also get forward. And that's the type of performance we saw today. He was a little bit of everything, doing a defensive job on Cole Palmer, getting into the box, getting a goal, getting a penalty. It was.
Can that go against you, though? Managers now, with the modern game, they want systems.
Yeah.
They want someone in a holding mid, they want a number 8, they want a number 10. At times, because he's good at both, but probably not the best at either. Will that go against him, would you say?
No, I think what we saw him to do today, I'd be very surprised if that wasn't the message from the manager, I want you to get forward. To see him, maybe he'd end up there once, but he was consistently getting forward. As I said, the two should have had another penalty for my mind. He's getting a goal. I think there was something Liverpool saw, maybe in Chelsea and Arne Slot, where you get forward, you can cause them real problems, and that's what he did.
Yeah, it was a really great performance from Curtis Jones. As we said, 1-1 penalty, could have won another penalty, scored a goal. You firmed up on that.
You went 50-50 at half-time. Someone being in the DMs.
No, I was you leave DMs out.
All right, don't bring your CBS chat here.
Guys, chill out, man. What's going on?
We're going to let these two settle down in the meantime.